After the promo release, I've got very good feedback. I always think that the technology is always available. It's how you adapt to technology. I always believe that a process of learning starts with a process of unlearning. How would you like to be watching a painting, and how would you like to be a part of the painting?
दिल सुनता है तेरी सदा रूबरू अब तो जरा.
After the promo release, I've got very good feedback. But I always maintain that the proof of the pudding is in the tasting. And I've put on promos that say, imagine this in 3D. But imagination's not enough. When you see this film in 3D, you'll really know what it's all about.
ऐसा लगता है जैसे कल ही की बात है. हिमाचल की सख्त सर्दी और पापा के कहने पे मैं एक पुरानी हवेली का सौदा करने वहां पहुंच गया. उनका कहना है कि इस घर में कोई भूत प्रेत है.
See, I have some really important people on board who helped me. My company, ASA, my board of directors, Dar Motion Pictures, who came into the film. They all lent me the support that I needed to do something like this. I always think that the technology is always available. It's how you adapt to technology. It's like, how malleable you can make the technology. And after seeing Avatar, I was really wanting to make a 3D film. And I thought it would be years before that technology came to us. But when I heard that it has come much sooner than expected, I kind of grabbed it. How would you like to be watching a painting, and how would you like to be a part of the painting?
तुम भी ऐसा स्टूपिड बात पे भरोसा करते हैं यार?
मैं सिर्फ अपनी आंखों पे यकीन करता हूँ. I know there's something wrong there.
No, the performance doesn't change in a 3D film. Everything else does. The shooting changes, the discipline changes, the editing pattern changes, everything changes. So, stuff. But I always believe that a process of learning starts with a process of unlearning. You have to unlearn a lot that you have done, and then learn again. And Haunted taught me a lot. I had to go through workshops, and I went online and read and did some research and readied myself for this kind of this challenge. I always feel that 3D is an adornment. It's a jewel. It's an enhancement. But it can never be the film. 3D can be an effect of the film. 3D cannot be the story of the film. If you say what is Haunted, I just can't say it's 3D. It's 3D, yeah, but what's the story? So unless and until you have a story, and because we wanted a story that worked in 2D, we worked harder on the story. It's a very interesting story. It's a love story. It's a beautiful love story. It's a modern day love story, and it's got horror, and it's got 3D. It's got great music. It's a beautiful story with horror in it. I don't think it's a horror story with beautiful moments.
ख्वाबों
1920 was a fight of a man versus his god. This is a love story. This is a different story. But to reveal anything more would be to give away the story. Unfortunately, I can't do that. It was tiring. It was an extremely patient job. It was something that took the patience of God from me, from my actors, from my crew. A shooting that was planned for 60 days went on for 85. So you can imagine we shot for 25 days more. But we had a team that was committed. We had a team that was willing to plod slowly, steadily towards the goalpost. It's an experience that I will cherish for the rest of my life. When my obituary will be written, Haunted 3D will be a part of it. You know, I think as good or bad as a director, and both of them were fabulous. But what was more heartening for a director like me was the fact that they had the hunger to do something different, like I did. They shared my hunger, they shared my need, my passion. I'm expecting not an earth-shattering opening, I'm expecting a decent opening, but I'm expecting a earth-shattering Sunday.
उसे मैं कैसे बचाऊं जो जिंदा ही नहीं.